There is a special serenity at 5 in the morning. It is easy to take in the art of earth with a hot cup of tea. The birds chirp brilliantly. The crickets halt their nightlife, and the road is silent, able to get rest from the labor of daily machinery. However, the transition is swift, as the once starlit sky bears a new expression of dull gray, which eventually shifts to the iconic blue sky with only one brilliant star sitting at the helm of daytime. The furry commanders of defense start to notice others who spend 5 a bit different and remind them to take their path carefully. A truly peaceful period that ends, unfortunately. The ruckus of vehicles overpowers the choir of my feathered friends. Technology declares its own anthem in the form of alarm clocks and notifications as certain features become enabled with the approaching day. The silence I once enjoyed is overcrowded with a ticking clock. Light has begun to invade the darkest corners of the house, but the most imminent interruption still approaches. The voice of humanity. Soon, communication will ensue, and I will be out of my head. It will soon be my time to function. I will bring about the same interruption to my 5 o'clock piece as I bring speech. The moment will fade, and the moment I gained will only be remembered and reflected on until I seek out 5 again.
Yeah. So, hope you guys enjoyed that intro. Just wrote that probably 3 weeks ago when I was really present in 5 o'clock. And yeah, that's what we're gonna talk about today. Just recapturing yourself, making time for yourself. And why I think waking up at 5, maybe earlier, I know some people wake up at 4, is actually better for you. So how many of you actually spend time with yourself? And I think that's an easy question to answer. You could simply say, oh, I spend time with myself when I get off of work, if I'm not busy, maybe after school. I watch a movie, I walk my dog, I exercise, I go to the gym. And I've got a shocking answer for you. Or rebuttal rather. That isn't really spending time with yourself. Yeah, you're instead spending time watching a movie, spending time walking your dog, and you're going to the gym. I mean, that's good because you're probably doing it for self-development. You're exercising, you're training your muscles, you're getting bigger, you have goals in mind, and you're trying to achieve that. The only thing is that, like I previously said, isn't spending time with yourself. You're just spending time doing these activities. So, for you to understand this better, ask yourself, how do you get to know someone? How do you get to form a relationship with someone? And I bet you your answer is talking to them. Socializing with them, getting to know them better, having conversations. That's probably supposed to be, unless many differences separate us, that should be a go-to answer. You spend time with this person, you get to know them better, socialize, you interact, boom. That is how you get to know someone. So why don't we apply that principle to ourselves? Getting to know yourself, or dedicating that time to yourself. Just imagine or just recall to your mind the amount of time you actually spend messaging somebody that you want to know, probably throwing things off of your schedule just to get to know this person, socialize with them, interact with them. Do you take that time off for yourself? And I mean, I had a personal experience with that. Why I came to waking up at 5 o'clock was simply because of me not having enough me time. I mean, when you look at our lives, the majority of individuals living on a normal circumstances, probably having a job, probably going to school, probably having to get up at a specific time to do something. Most, and this is not a study that I've conducted, but I can guarantee you 85% of the people that exist within these situations, they just wake up and that is the first thing on their mind. Getting to school, getting to work, I've got to go, I've got these deadlines, it's time. I have no time for anything else but this. And that was me for a long time, a very long time. For the past 3 years, I've been up, and the first thing on my mind was getting to the bathroom because I've got to prepare for work. You know, that was it. There was no time for me. And I didn't realize how unhealthy that was until later down the line. So, I mean, I used to wake up at 6:15, roughly 6:20. I'm in the bathroom. I get to work for around 7:30. There's not much of a great interval for you to really spend time with yourself because you're bathing, you're getting breakfast ready. There's a lot of aspects that could just erase your time in an instant. And then here I am at work, 7:30. That's the first thing on my mind. Work, go to work. You're exhausted when you come home. You don't have energy, blah. Repeat. That's a cycle. That's just what it is. And the reason I said that's very unhealthy because mentally you could go unchecked. Maybe you don't get to sit down and plan out what you want to do for the day. You reach home, you probably don't even get to reflect on the day. And that could be a bit bothersome, really and truly, because it's very stressful on your mind. You don't get to relax. At no point is there any you time. And then we pick up these activities. We go to the gym, we walk our dog, we, probably pick up a hobby. And a hobby is great. I believe that's out of many things that you could probably dedicate to yourself. Pick up a hobby, a healthy hobby. So we have a lot of cases where we're just picking these things up and using them as a way that, oh yeah, I do take care of myself. I am all about myself. And if you don't, and you're just all about work, school, having a job, you're probably somebody that someone relies on a lot, and you don't get to have that you time. So waking up at 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, bro, just get an hour for yourself. That's essentially what I'm saying. 5 o'clock isn't the definitive time to wake up. It's a time that I have used because I've seen myself become much more organized. I get up, you meditate, you pray, you do something with yourself. You speak to yourself. You reflect on yesterday. You reflect on what today is probably going to be like, and you reflect on what you want to see for yourself tomorrow. This is very important, having that time for yourself. Getting up at 5, like I said in the piece that started off the video, there's a serenity, and it all fades away. And I think we don't appreciate the beauty of that serenity that you could achieve early in the morning. Very early in the morning, there's a unique sound, smell, feel. The atmosphere is so much different. You don't have the exhaust fuming through the air. You don't have humans. I make it sound like if humans are a bad thing, but sometimes you just need to detox yourself, from all these aspects that kind of generate negative energy throughout the day. Take that away. Wake up earlier. Do something. Speak to yourself. Meditate. I've started to meditate at 5. Pray at 5 o'clock. Exercise, Really take care of yourself. Some people don't like the gym. Dude, exercise. You don't need the gym per se to get to a healthier state. I mean, I wouldn't like to say that to be that's explicit. Like, don't listen to the guys who want to push you to the gym. Go to the gym if you can, but there's no what's stopping you from probably running around your garden, your yard. Sure, there's a local pasture nearby. Just get out. You might meet someone interesting. Do some push-ups. Get your body active. Reflect. Have that time for yourself. Be selfish in that regard. You know, we wake up and we're ready to jolt to work. We're ready to give our time to everyone except ourselves. And you know, that's something that I can really see it, and it has been proven to be very damaging to your health. Take care of yourself, you know. At the end of the day, it's only you. And if you fade away, trust me, they're going to replace you. Trust me, there's going to be alternatives. No one really like you, but if there's something that you're doing that has been done before, you could get replaced. So waking up at 5 was definitely a time for me to clear my head, to focus, to truly come to terms that this is my day. I have to make the most of it. This is my time. Utilize your time. So, you know, that's something that I just wanted to share. This is episode 2 of the Spoke SpAw. I really enjoyed making the first episode, and this is going to be something that I'll be putting out every Friday. You know, who knows what next week I'll talk about, but I just found that, you know, originally I wanted to start off as a spoken word channel, and I think I give good advice sometimes. I think I'd like to share my perspective with the world, you know, beyond spoken word, beyond something else. I could just talk to you. That's great. It's a nice counseling even for myself, understanding the way I think, understanding the thoughts that I want to bring forward. It's amazing. So, you know, if you like this video, consider getting up at 5, consider recapturing your day, because that's all you have. It's your day. Make the most of it. Yeah, leave a like, subscribe, share, comment. It helps, you know. Maybe if you like the way I did the intro with the poem, the little cinematic, you know, if you liked all of that, leave a comment. It really helps. Feedback, I wouldn't mind it at all. Constructive criticism, see something that could improve. Hey, I want this channel to grow for the sake of others, the sake of myself. Everybody's involved here. Thanks for checking out the Spoke SpAw episode 2.